Things were not looking good for Henry as he had just broken down. "Oh, bother," he said. "Why am I always breaking down?" "Because, Henry," said the Topham Hat, "you're starting to become a really old engine, and I can't, I can't keep dealing with this. Please don't send me away." "You're not the only one struggling," said Millie. "Come on!" But she kept falling too. "Mother!" "What am I supposed to do?" said Henry. "You're holding up trains here, Henry." "Well, I'm sorry." What? It's not fair," said Henry. "How come Gordon and James not have any troubles?" Said Tom, "I'm not sure." Yeah. Just then Philip came racing in. "Sir," he said. "Sir." "What is it, Philip?" said Topham Hat. James just came off the rails, and Stafford is trying to help him." "Oh, bother." "Sorry, sir," screamed James. "I just derailed." "Oh, bother," said Topham Hat. "Here, I need a breakdown train for Henry. Can you go to Timber Sheds and ask an engine to help?" "Yes, sir." "Wait, a breakdown engine?" said Henry. "I mean a back engine, not a breakdown engine. Because a breakdown train for James, but no. Oh my god, I can't speak," said Topham Hat. "I need James, So Topham Hat was having trouble wording his words. "I need a breakdown train for James," he shouted, "and a back engine for Henry." Just then that engine came. "I can help, sir." That engine was Oliver. He was ready to help. "Oh, hey," said Henry, and he bumped Oliver. "If you're not going to be nice to me, I won't help you." "No, I'm sorry." "Okay, Oliver, go on around to the back of his train." "Yes, sir," said Oliver, and he ran around as fast as he could. "Sir," said Henry as Oliver was going around, "this still isn't fair. Why am I the one having troubles?" "Henry, Edward has had troubles too." "But Gordon and James are around the same age as me in engine years." "Engine years?" said Scott, and Henry started laughing. "Ha! they were built around the same time as me." "Yes, and they don't have troubles." "Yes, but did you know Gordon is older than you, Henry?" "He is? Then how come he is good? But Gordon isn't picture perfect. Have you heard and seen all the crashes he's had?" "Yeah," said Henry. "See?" Just then Oliver buffered up. "Ugh," said Henry. "Okay, you guys can go." And Oliver pushed and pushed and pushed. Just then Oliver pushed a bit too hard and Henry came right off the rails. "Ugh. Bother," said Henry. "Ugh." Oliver jerked back and that made Henry go back. "Okay. 1, 2, 3. And Oliver pushed with all his might. Henry did too, but just then a terrible noise was coming from him. "What the?" said Henry. "What the?" And Henry, by accident, hit the bridge. "Ow!" And he came right off the rails. Oliver pushed the cars right past him. "Ah!" said Henry. He was beside the cars, and Oliver was pushing them. Oh, so Topham Hat was soon following. "Well, at least Oliver brought your cars to the station, even though they're late. But, yes, Henry. Let's bring you to the sheds." Henry had just enough steam to go into the sheds. Just then something started hissing from inside him. "What's that terrible noise?" said Hank. "I don't know." "Well, I guess you're here to join me," said Hank. Hank was still in his punishment and hadn't been let out of the shed yet. "Hank," said Topham Hat, "since you're always under steam work still, I'm gonna need you to please pull Henry's goods train because somebody broke down." "I can't help it," said Henry. "Why not us?" said Donald and Douglas. "Well, I would pick you guys, but you guys already do a lot and deserve a break. So, it's Hank's turn." "With pleasure, sir," said Hank. He loved that idea. "With pleasure." "Awesome, Hank." Hank soon got on the turntable and turned around. This is my debut. Once again, he said. He turned around and got on the line with his cows. Soon Hank was ready again. Here I go, he said, and he charged out of the station. You actually look really nice pulling this goods train, said Caitlin. Thanks, said Hank, and he passed by. Just then on the bridge, he bumped Connor. Whoa, said Connor. Thank you. You're welcome, said Hank, but look out. Connor, meanwhile, walked so fast along the rails that he almost came off. Whoa, he said. He derailed just at the corner. Oh no, said Rosie, and she rushed away as fast as she could. Hank soon came rocketing down the hill. He said. And just like that, there was another horrible wreck. Said Hank. He lost his brakes and came smashed into Connor. Said Connor. He flew into the sea. Hank came right off and still kept going. The cars followed. They screamed as they all flew in the sea. Said Hank. He was miserable. Oh my gosh, said Samson as he came flying backwards. I'll come and help, but he didn't notice there was a car loose. Samson, no, bad idea! But before anyone could say something, Samson had already switched tracks. Okay, he said. Here I come. Samson, no! Samson soon came around and struck the other car. Oh, whoa, he said. He was almost clean off the rails. Whoa, but eventually made it to the other car. To the crossing helped him get on the other track. Phew, he said. That was a close one. Yeah, maybe for you, said Hank. Just then Skiff came up. Oh my goodness, he said. What is going on here? The wind then picked up. Whoa! His face was in the water. Skiff turned around. Oh my gosh, said Hank. Before long, 2 engines that worked at the docks came rushing in. What happened here? Said Salty and Porter. Oh, just another accident, said Hank. I'll go get Captain Sir Topham Hat me healthy, said Salty. No, please don't, said Hank. I'm already in enough trouble, and Salty was already gone. What do you mean, said Porter, when Hank explained everything what happened the other week. Oh dear, said Porter, that's terrible. And just then Salty was back. Sorry, Porter Meowty. Something that hopped out of Salty's cab. What is going on here, Hank? Said Sir Topham Hat. You just came clean. Sorry, sir, said Hank. I mean, you were just good with no accidents and everything, and now you crash again. What's the meaning of this? Then he looked, Salty noticed Connor. I think there might be another engine, Captain, Sir, that might have been involved in this. What? Said Sir Topham Hat. He turned his attention to Connor. Connor! Said Topham Hat, almost losing his balance. The water, meanwhile, was ice, so everyone was just floating on top of it. Connor! Screamed Sir Topham Hat. You... Yes, said Connor. Hank gave me a little bump on Gordon's hill. I came flying down the hill and derailed right off the rails. Connor! Screamed Topham Hat. I'm sorry, said Connor. Well, I'm not paying for your repair, said Topham Hat. That's the mainland's job. But the engine I do have to pay for is Hank, said Topham Hat. Sorry, sir. And me, shivered Ben. I'm still in here from last week. Oh my gosh, we need to get Ben out of here. Bill already got picked up and taken away, but I've just been floating here for weeks, said Ben. Ben, it hasn't been weeks. Why, said Ben, it feels like it. Oh dear. Soon a little pink engine came at the breakdown train. Sorry, she said. Said the Topham Hat as he landed in the sea. Wozie! Sorry, here we'll go, said Salty and Porter when they left. Sorry, sir, let me start cleaning this. Yes, said Topham Hat, climbing on Connor. You will. Sir, don't climb on me, shivered Connor. Sorry, but first try to lift Ben out. Alright, said Rosie, and the crane got to work. It went over and scooped up Ben. Ugh, said Ben. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It felt so good for him to be on dry land. Okay, I'll just bring you back here, said Rosie. Ah, you're slipping, Ben! She soon got Ben up, and then was going for Connor. Said Top Hat. What about my entrance first, Rosie? Sorry, said Rosie. She dropped Connor. Ow, said Connor. And Rosie got to work. Oh dear, said Stop and Hat. Another era of accidents is gonna happen, and I can already feel it coming, said Stop and Hat. The end.